start this workout routine with 2 get-ups on each side. I'd start with your weaker side, then switch and finish on your stronger side. So for me, I'm going to be on left side. I'm going to get the bell in my left hand. Points that you want to focus on, you want to make sure your wrist stays nice and straight and doesn't bend throughout the whole lift. So your left heel is pushed into the ground nice and strong. Right palm and elbow are firmly pressed into the ground. We're going to roll onto our right lat. We're going to press our right elbow and then our right palm into the ground. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Lift your hips and arch up. We're going to sweep your right knee underneath and all the way through. We've got a weight transfer. And then I'm going to pivot on my right knee and square my lunge. Stand. You're going to reverse lunge, right knee back to the ground. Sweep your right heel underneath you. Right palm falls in line with your right knee. Sweep your right leg through. Make sure you arch up and can hold this position. Right hip to the ground. Right forearm and elbow. Right deltoid, shoulder, shoulder blade, and shoulder blade. Rep number 2, roll press and sit up nice and tall under your right palm. Lift your hips, sweep your right knee underneath and through. Weight transfer, square your lunge up, stand. Right knee, reverse lunge. Knee pivot, right heel sweeps underneath. Sit back with your right hip, right palm to the ground. Sweep your right leg through. Make sure you own this position. Right hip, right elbow, right shoulder, shoulder blade, shoulder blade. Switch sides. Bell's in your right hand. Right foot's firmly pushed into the ground. Left palm and elbow pushed into the ground. Roll press, sit up onto your left palm, nice and tall. Lift and arch. Left leg, sweep it through underneath. Weight transfer, square your lunge, and stand up. Left leg, reverse lunge. Sweep your left heel underneath you. Slow controlled weight transfer, back to the ground. Left palm's in line with your left knee. Bring your left leg through. Keep your hips arched. Own the position. Left hip, left elbow, left shoulder, shoulder blade, shoulder blade. Rep number 2, roll press, sit up. Lift and arch. Sweep your left knee underneath and through. Weight transfer, square your lunge. Stand. Left knee, reverse lunge. Knee pivot. Weight transfer. Walk your left leg through. Make sure you can own this position. Left hip. Left elbow. Left deltoid. Shoulder blade, shoulder blade. On to the second exercise, 2-handed swings. So always make sure that you get your feet squared up. We get our hips back. We angle the ball of the kettlebell in line with our fists. You want to pull your shoulder blades into the socket, pull some air in. Exhale through your upswing. This will last 30 seconds. Ready, set, begin. All right, next, we're gonna do a push-up into an arm raise. You don't have to raise your arm up. We're just gonna make sure we lock our body out at the top of each push-up. And you're gonna basically hold a tripod or a one-arm push-up position. So to make these a little more manageable, you can widen your feet out. To make it more difficult, you wanna bring your feet together. But either way, you wanna make sure you keep your body stable and level at the top of your lockouts. Inhale into your push-up, exhale up and out. Ready, set, begin. Switch sides. And begin. All right, exercises 4 and 5. I'm gonna do a 30-second rack squat, followed by a 30-second strict press, all on the same side, and then we'll switch. So I'm gonna put a minute on the clock here for the squat and the press. Get your weaker pressing side done first. Ready? Big rack squats. Make sure you're breathing on each rep. Eight seconds, we're going to our presses. 3, 2, 1, press. You're going to add tension to your presses by making a fist with your non-pressing side and by squeezing the handle with your ring and middle fingers. Switch sides, rack squat, strict press, ready? Begin. Five seconds, we're going to our presses. 3, 2, 1, press. Body pass palm stop. So we want to start this with both hands on the handle out in front of us. You're going to inhale, switch hands in the back. You're going to exhale, bring it to your paws. To make it a little easier, widen out your feet. That'll give you more stability. More difficult, feet are closer, less stability. Your postural muscles have to work a little bit more. Any way we do it though, we want to get a pretty vigorous pass around the body so our arms stay straight in our passes. So always exhale in your paws and put as much tension in your body as you can. So push the handle and the ball of the kettlebell together at your lockout. So you're locking out the chest, the legs, and the trunk all on your exhales. Body pass, palm stop, ready, begin. All right, from there we're going figure 8 pass each direction. We're going to be in the athletic position. Keep your knees and toes turned out. So we're using the glute minimus medius. Turn your shoulders into the passes. So we're using our obliques and abdominals Trying to keep it off the low back. Ready? 20 seconds each direction. Begin. Listen to your body on these. Put it in a position so you don't feel these in the back. 8 seconds, we're going to switch direction. Switch. Don't those feel great? All right, last 3 body weight exercises. We're going to our twisting toe reach. These are a lot more manageable the higher you stay up in your push-up position. A lot more challenging if you stay at the bottom of your push-up. But anyway, we do these, we always want to do good quality. We're going to exhale when we get to our reach. So I'm going to take my left foot, put it right in the back of my right knee pit, and then I'm going to pivot all my weight's on this left heel and my right palm. From here, I'm going to reach. I can drop my head, I can stretch my hamstring, I can work my abdominals. We'll go back, I'll do this one low. So staying at the bottom adds a lot more difficulty to each rep. So find a medium that works best for you. Twisting toe reach, ready. Begin. Happy Valleys. Great exercise from Matt Fury's combat conditioning book. We're going to balance on our glutes the best that we can. Stay tall on your upper body the best you can. If your left knee's in, your right arm will be up. So your knees are cycling in and out. Your arms are tracking straight up and down, okay? So it's kind of like patting your tummy and rubbing your head. All right, so left knee in, right arm up. And then we're going to switch at the same time. Ready? Begin. Okay, the last one we're going to do in this workout is a circular leg raise. So you can bend your knees to take some of the weight off, make it more manageable, or we can keep our legs straight. And that adds a lot of difficulty, or makes it the most difficult. But complete one full circle, reverse your direction after each circle. Make sure your palms and elbows are firmly pushed into the ground so your upper body is anchored and not rolling around. Ready? Begin. We want to get our tailbone off the ground on these, no matter what method you're using, straight or bent knees. And time, that's a round.